Hi you guys, and thank you for joining me for today's video. So for today's video, we're going to be doing an empties video. I haven't done one of these in a while. We're not going to chit chat. We're just going to get started. So I have this big old bag and we're just going to start pulling stuff out. Alright, so I have quite a good amount of products sitting in front of me, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. Some of these products have been sent to me, not like sponsored. They just were sent to me from like Influencer or whatever. If a sponsored product does come up, I will let you guys know, but pretty much everything I purchased myself, or it was just like in exchange for a review. So anyways, I actually recently went through my makeup and was getting rid of shit. So some of this stuff has been sitting in my drawer for quite some time because I have this problem where once something gets down to the nitty gritty and I only have like this much left, I don't want to get rid of it. But this stuff is definitely expired, so that's why I'm getting rid of it. But anyways, so this is the Acne Fighting Mattifying Moisturizer by Sephora. I actually really used to love this stuff. I got it when it was on clearance when I used to work for them. But I feel like since then my skin has changed, but I definitely have found other moisturizers that I like that are actually cheaper than this. So I did repurchase it obviously once, but I don't see myself repurchasing it again. I do think it is a pretty decent moisturizer, but I'm gonna say no on this one. That one, by the way, is good for oily skin. I do have oily combination skin. Now it's more oily combination dry, where normally it was just like straight up oily. But if you're oily, it would be a good one to try. So definitely see if you can go get a sample or just go buy it. Next product I have here is the Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. This was sent to me by Influencer. I did not like it. They asked me to do a review. I didn't. I don't really like doing bad reviews. Like, I will say, if I'm filming, that's a whole nother story. Because if I'm going to sit down and film a whole video about something, then I'm going to put it up most of the time. But I don't like being negative about products. So normally I try not to. In this case, they asked me to just go on and do a review, and I honestly was just too busy and I was like, I don't like it, so maybe you guys don't want me to do a review. I think it's a decent mascara, but for what I look for length, volume, lift. I look for everything, and I really need thickness for my lashes, and this just did not do it for me. I do like the brush though. The brush wasn't bad. I like how it was tapered. You could get underneath your lashes, but I like a mascara that literally is going to do it the first time you coat your lashes. So, nah. Then I have Dior Show Extase. I think that's how you say it. Just right away, no, I didn't like this mascara. It did nothing for me. I don't really like the brush. It is a little bit thick, but the formula is so dry. It barely did anything for my lashes. And to be honest with you, I don't even know what this claims to do. I just did not like this. I will not repurchase this. Next products I have here is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in the color 4.0. If you watch my channel, you know that I have repurchased this plenty of times and I love it. I even use this for wedding makeup. I call it my airbrush in a bottle. It is super lightweight. It gives a nice blurred appearance to the skin and it just looks beautiful. Like it works for every skin type. Like, you really can't go wrong with this. So if you're someone who likes to do wedding makeup or anything on set and you need a really good foundation for your kit, this works on every skin type. It's lightweight and it's long wearing. I mean, it's literally everything you can ask for. And then if you pair it with different products like moisturizers, primers, different things like that, you can kind of customize it. So that's why I really like this one, and I wear it all the time. So yes, I will repurchase this again. The next products are dry shampoo. So these are all Dove dry shampoos. This one here is volume dry shampoo. This one is volume and fullness. And then this one is detoxify. My favorite one is the volume and fullness. This one is new. They used to only have the pink one. Then they came out with these two guys. So you can either do the volume and fullness or the detox and purify. I love the way this dry shampoo smells. It works really well, absorbs all my oil. I could go like 4 days, yeah, 4 days of not washing my hair if I really don't want to. Like, if I'm in a predicament and I just can't, or if I'm running late for work, I can skip it because I have this. And usually if you go to Target, if you buy 4, they will give you a $5 gift card, and they're only like $4 a piece. So of course I'm going to do that. But it's every once in a while that they do that. If they're doing it, I definitely suggest that you try it because it is super cheap and it works. So yes, I am going to repurchase. I have like 2 over there. Another hair product, and this is the only other hair product that I do have because I think I threw the other ones away. Sorry. But this is the Moroccan Oil Hydrating, actually no, Extra Volume Conditioner for Fine Hair. It's color safe, sulfate free, all that good stuff. But the main reason why I use this is because of the way it smells. I know. I even make fun of people like that, but I love the way this smells. If Moroccan Oil made a perfume, I would literally buy it and I would put it all over. They do have body lotion, but I can't get my hands on it to save my life. But now I'm not using the volume one anymore. I use the hydrating and protecting, or hydrating and repairing one. So good. So good. And yes, I will repurchase it, but not the volumizing one. No volume for my hair. I do want volume, but their volumizing shampoo like roughs up your hair like crazy. And because I do shit to my hair all the time, that's not a good thing for me. So I use volumizing products, like as far as like root boosting and stuff like that. But for my shampoo, So next we have a lip gloss, and this is Buxom White Russian. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I did already repurchase this. I love Buxom lip glosses. I have one on now. What's up with that? My hair. I do have one on now, I think in the color Mudslide, on top. What is going on with my hair? On top of a lipstick, but I love these. They make my lips feel big, even though I don't really know if they do, but they make my lips look bigger, I think because of how glossy they are, and I love that they don't burn. If you guys don't know, these do plump, and they have peppermint oil in them. Most plumping lip glosses give you like that tingling, like lip injection. I cannot go there. I look like I have some junk on my lips. These I love. When they were on sale for Ulta, like I think they were a hot buy, they were $10. I bought 6 of them. So does that answer your question if I'm gonna repurchase it or not? Probably won't have to for a while, but I have a lot of mascaras. If you guys don't know, I love trying different mascaras because I really want to find something better than my Stila mascara. And I don't know why. I feel like when I find something that I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing in the world, I have to find something that's gonna beat it. Like, I just have to. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm crazy. But so I have this mascara. Somebody I know who worked for Mally, I think, gave me this. No, I got it in an Ipsy bag or something like that. Anyway, this is the Mally Volumizing Mascara. No. This literally did nothing for my lashes. There is still stuff in here. No, that's just, it did nothing. That's all I really have to say about this mascara. I'm not knocking Mally or anything, but it's just not for me, girl. Next up is this Tartiste. Is it Tartiste? Tartiste? Whatever. This mascara is awesome, actually. And it does give me thickness, which I didn't think it was going to because it has one of those plastic separating brushes. But I really like to pair this with my Stila mascara so I can get the separation that I like and also the length. It just adds on, like, just goodness. It just adds on goodness, okay? I know that didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Really, I love this mascara. I think it is great. Tarte is one of my favorite brands, but I'm still going to stick to my Stila mascara. I'm not saying that I won't ever repurchase this, but as of right now, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick to my Stila. I just love it. I love it. I did pick up the L'Oreal Telescopic at one point because I felt like the brush was really nice and tiny for my bottom lashes, which I did like this, but I don't know. I really don't think I'm going to repurchase because it didn't do anything for my lashes. It just made it easier to get to my bottom lashes, if you know what I mean, because the brush is smaller. I'm going to have to pass on that one. Oh, this is a really good one. So I will eventually repurchase this. Just going to throw that out there right now. This is the Tarte Primer. I don't know what it's called because it all came off, but it's the lash primer. I love this stuff. I love the brush because it's plastic, but it's fluffy. So it gives you that all-in-one. It separates, it thickens, it lengthens, and the formula of this is awesome. This by far has to be my favorite lash primer, and you can use it with other mascaras, which is awesome. So eventually when I do need a lash primer, I will repurchase this. This one's really interesting. This is the They're Real Mascara by Benefit, and this is obviously the blue one. I love this, and I do really want to repurchase this. So I think once I build up all my points at Ulta, I'm about to be at 2,000 points. And you know that means $125 off, and then when you combine that with your 20%, girl, you are making out, okay? But when I get that, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this, because I was sitting here like every time I get a coupon from Ulta, I never know what to buy. So I'm literally setting myself up. This is definitely going to be one of the ones that I repurchase, because when you put it on, you don't look like Mimi from Drew Carey. You look like, do you have blue mascara on? Or is that blue liner? Like, it kind of tricks people, but with brown eyes, it literally makes your eyes pop. So yes, definitely gonna be getting me some more of that. Few more products to go. So I have this Jessie's Girl liquid liner. I did really like this because it has the brush tip applicator. I really like when liquid liners have a brush tip applicator, because I just feel like it's more smooth and it just glides on my lid. For mine, I don't know if it's because I'm old, like I'm about to be 30. My like sagginess just gets stuck with felt tip liners, and I have like a million over there, and every time I go to use one, I'm like, I'll be able to make it work. Nope, it's like dragging across my eye, and my winged eyeliner turns out like shit. So anyway, back to the Jessie's Girl. I got this at BeautyCon or Generation Beauty a couple of years ago. What is her name? Why can't I think of it? The girl who partnered with Jessie's Girl. Oh my god, why am I blanking? I swear I know her name. Well, she actually gave this to me, so she did give it to me for free to try out. I did really like it. The only thing I will say is that it did run out pretty quickly. But if you guys are looking for an affordable liquid liner with a brush tip, I would definitely say to check this out. But for me, I'm going to have to stick with my Kat Von D, so I'm not going to repurchase this unless I'm in a pinch. Next up is my Kat Von D liquid liner, but this one is the ink liner. This is the felt tip applicator. I'm not a fan of this, just like I just mentioned. It's a felt tip, so it does get stuck on my eye, and it's not smooth enough for me. I need a really smooth tip applicator for me to get like a nice fierce cut a bitch liquid liner, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to pass on this guy too. If you guys have a favorite liquid liner, let me know, because the next up is this Tarte one, and I thought I was gonna love this. I tried it in the store, like I sanitized it and all, and it has the brush tip. The cap fell off like 85 times and it dried out. So that being said, I'm not going to repurchase this. I thought I finally found an Ulta brand that had a brush tip applicator liquid liner that I was going to be able to repurchase and love forever. And Tarte, like I love Tarte. But no, it dried out. So let me know if that happened to you, because if it didn't, then I will repurchase it, and maybe I just had like a defaulted one. Is that the right word? Maybe I just had a bad one, okay? But and if I did, I will try it again, but literally like a week after it died. A few more products to go, and the rest of them are actually brow pencils. I did not set it up like this, I swear. LA Girl Shady Slim Pencil. I have repurchased this a few times, but I think I am going to start looking elsewhere. I have noticed that I really go through these very, very, very quickly. And this one's in the color Soft Brown. I have one floating around here like unopened, and I don't know what the hell I did with it. But I think I'm going to try something else. But I did repurchase it about 5 times. I will go back to it if I can't find anything that's affordable that is a good brow pencil. But, you know, if you guys have tried this, let me know what you think about it, because it's a little bit more waxy than other brow pencils, if you know what I mean. But and then we have the Benefit one. I don't know if mine broke or what, but I got through this in a week. Okay, this is the Precisely My Brow Pencil. So it is the thin one, which I like because you get a nice thin line. You know, you can have it look very natural. Like today I have a pomade on and it's just not natural. Like my brows are flaky as shit and that's just not my style. But this, I loved the color. It's in the color 3. I thought it was nice and soft. Like, just to give like a reference, I like Anastasia's Caramel. Like, that is my color and I love that pencil, but it's $23, and because it's a thin pencil, you run out so quickly. But I did like this pencil. The only problem was it did run out pretty quickly, so I'm gonna have to pass on it. Unless you guys can convince me that mine was broken, then I will repurchase it again. And then I have the It Cosmetics one as well. I did repurchase this a few times. I love this pencil for when I'm on the go or like when I'm rushing really quickly. And I also love it for when I'm doing weddings because it is a little bit thicker. It's more of like your rectangular shape, which I love way better than the Anastasia one, because the Anastasia one is like a triangle. This one's more like a rectangle. So you can literally do little strokes if you do it sideways, or you can flip it and literally like draw on a whole brow in 5 seconds. It's also a universal color, so it goes with most people's brow color, so that's why I love it for weddings and stuff like that. So this is super easy, and I do have to say I will repurchase this one again. Just because you can use it for so many different things. Like, I use it for myself if I'm in a rush, the color looks good, and then I can use it when I do other people's makeup. So yes to my man over here. The last brow pencil is this Urban Decay Brow Beater, and this one's in the color Neutral Brown. This I loved. If you go back to some of my older videos, this was all I would use for a while, and I'm just over it. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna say that I won't repurchase it, because if I get bored or whatever, I might try it again, because I know how much I loved it. I just felt like it gave me the most natural, you know, wispy looking brow, like very natural. Am I gonna say natural 18 times? But I felt like the color was perfect. It just gave me a nice brow, and I got so many compliments on my brows. So I don't know about this guy. I have to say maybe. And then I forgot I have one last random product. It's this Dove deodorant. I love the way Dove deodorant smells. This one's just the original. I have repurchased this for years, but I do have to say I want to try a natural deodorant. I know Tarte has one out, so if you guys have used it, let me know your thoughts on it. I know my friend Nicole uses it, and she says that it's good, but it doesn't help you from sweating, which I don't really sweat, so I think it'll be fine as long as it like doesn't make me smell, you know? But I do have this currently right now. I'm using the purple one, which I think it's called like Fresh or something. But I will repurchase this guy. This is one of the cheapest deodorants out there, but I know it's supposedly not good for you. So I'm trying to see my other options. So that's it for all my favorites, you guys. If you guys have tried any of these products, loved them, hated them, let me know what you think about them. Let me know some products so that when I do go spend that money at Ulta, I will have some new products to buy, because I am someone who likes to repurchase things. If I love something, I will repurchase it 1,000,000 times and not even try anything else. So if you guys have things that you think are amazing and I should try, let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out, and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.